And it's a great analogy because the ball always starts hard. Everybody say hard. Hard. And then as it's played with and dealt with and thrown around and relationships are formed, it gets softer, just like we do. You ever notice when you first meet people, when you're first throwing a relationship out there, they're hard. But once you get to know them and they can trust you, they can trust your throws, the ball softens up, your relationship softens up, doesn't it? And this ball starts out rock hard, no miss. You've got to have soft hands. You've got to be able to receive what's coming at you hard until it gets softer. Then it's easy. Once you get to know the ball, once you get to know the person. Well, here is the thing, you guys. If you do this consistently in your business and your life, this will more than pay for your membership to the Brandon Chamber of Commerce. It's called following through. If you guys have notes, I would highly recommend taking notes on this if you have a pen. Following through is so critical. On the step phase, this is under winning communication techniques or strategies, and also free marketing. It doesn't cost anything to follow through. The more that we have ease of communication, the harder it is, it seems like, for people to communicate. It's like, it's not just a coincidence that our country has an epidemic of obesity while we have such ease of transportation. Back in the day, they were farmers, they were laborers. You have to work out. Now you've got to work out on purpose. It's easy to get around. It's easy to communicate, but people are getting less proficient at it. Because of that, this is the huge news for you guys. It's very good news. Because that if you follow through on your communication problem, you will stand out above the crowd because nobody does it. How many times do you guys leave messages that don't get returned? How many times do you guys send an email that doesn't get returned? And here's the thing. This is the great analogy with sports. In everything, Doc, can you just step over here just away from the camera? I want to show you guys. I like to demonstrate stuff. It's not an exploding airbag, Mark, but you know. In sports, almost all sports, you want to get something from point A to point B. So when you're shooting a basketball, it doesn't make a difference what sport it is. Basketball, bowling, archery, golf, football, throwing a baseball. One of the most important aspects of getting the object from point A to point B is following through. And that is so critical in your business. If you don't follow through, you're going to be sending a signal of communication. It's just not the one that you want to send. You've got to follow through. So, I want to get the ball to Mark, okay? But I don't follow through properly. The message was supposed to go to Mark, it went to Doc, okay? But if you follow through properly, you can get point A to point B successfully. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it. Big hand. By the way, take 2 of those and you'll thank him in the morning. Got that one. You guys, you're sending a message when you don't follow through. You're not sending the ball where it wants to go. And here's how you do it. When you are approached by somebody or something that you need to follow through on, write it down. Write it down and deal with it immediately. What do I mean by immediately, Linda?
Today, right now.
Immediately. You've got a freaking phone in front of you. You've got a laptop in front of you. You know who's great at following through? The Lieberman team. Aren't they?
Yes, they are.
And they are hugely successful. And it's so successful that they're about to start a second company.